So let me show you what the new setup is going to be. The rolling suitcase is gone. So that takes care of that 7 pounds. The heavy Mission Workshop backpack is gone. So that takes care of that bit of extra weight. Now, what I'm going to do, I haven't done it yet, but we'll see. I am going to use the new Tortuga backpack that I bought. I haven't even taken the tags off it yet, and it's been over 30 days, so I can't return it now even if I wanted to. But the Tortuga backpack is, I believe, a 40-liter backpack overall. But what it does, let me take out the gold creation here because I am in the Gossamer Palace today, as you can see. What the Tortuga backpack does in a really good way is this. It's a backpack that does not load from the top. It opens like this and it loads from the front. Okay? So it loads like this. And it's got a pretty deep pocket in there. And I use packing cubes to separate everything because it keeps the inside much neater. Now underneath it's got a couple of storage areas. It's got a couple of storage areas right in here with zippers on them. Not really sure what you put in here, but it does have the storage areas. Then it also has a storage area up here in the front of the bag, which I currently have full of cables and everything that I used to put in the Mission Workshop bag. So that's going in the front of this. Then, to top it off, let me show you the laptop sleeve that it has. A couple other little places to carry stuff. And here's another interesting thing that I found out over there. Let's see, so the laptop sleeve is right back here. Okay, so you undo that, and you slip the laptop right down inside here. And I understand it holds up to a 17-inch laptop, so I think you'd be good to go on that one. Back here, this, and I'm not going to take it all out, but this is a backpack. So the straps are all stored down inside of here, and you can zip those out of the way when you're in the airport, or, you know, if you need the backpack part zipped out of the way. Now, I wouldn't say that this is if you're a guy that likes to backpack into the mountains, this is not the backpack for you because you're going to have to carry more. Now, I'm going to have to carry all this stuff on my back, and this is really all the room I get is right in here. But what else I'm going to do is this. And there is a method to this little bit of madness. This is a very small messenger bag. It's a JanSport, I believe, but it's a very small messenger bag. And it's got a lot of pockets, red on the interior. So it's got a pocket right here, pocket back here. It's got a zip pocket on the inside, back in there. It's got a zip pocket on the outside. My goal is this. Here's what I'm going to do. And we'll see if this is going to fly. And that will only be known if I show up at the airport to try it. I take this bag, I put it inside of this bag. All right, now this bag has some cinch downs right here on each side so I can really cinch it down good. So this bag isn't going inside of that bag, it's all going to get cinched down, and then theoretically I will have my one bag to carry on. So we'll see if that's going to work. I think it will probably work because I saw some people carrying some fairly large bags, but they only had one. Now, right off, this is going to cut my weight down by 7 pounds by using this. This is certainly not as heavy as the Mission Workshop backpack was, and I think this will be plenty of space for what I need under the seat on the plane, because I don't need much. You know, I need a little light shirt kind of jacket thing in case the plane gets cold. I need something to read. I need, you know, a charging battery to charge up the electronics that die on the 13-hour flight, which is a thrill, I might add. Now, one other tip for the Manila terminal at the airport. It turns out, and I didn't know this till the second time around, and I'm not admitting any of this, but they have a senior citizen line. Not that that includes me, of course, only for those over 60. Well, you know, maybe, possibly I'm lying there. But the senior citizen line is wonderful. So for you guys that are over 60, you see all these snaking lines going everywhere in the terminal. When you get in there, just kind of look around at either Philippine Air Cebu Pacific or AirAsia, and they all have a senior citizen line with 1 or 2 people in it. You know, so it's really, really convenient. Even if you need to check bags, if you're over 60, go find that senior citizen line because your life is going to be much, much easier. So this is the new plan coming up. Now, I haven't decided exactly when the trip is going to be. I keep vacillating between next Monday and the Monday after that. But I don't plan these things real far in advance. So it just kind of, I get a whim one week and I'm going back, and I buy the ticket and I go back. Now, pricing on those. It's interesting because between now and August, the standard price on Philippine Airlines has been $919 one way. Okay, and that's sitting in economy. If you want to do business class, that's going to cost you about $2,200. So after a certain point in August, the price drops dramatically on Philippine Air. Now, I know lots of guys do it different ways. I like to get on the Philippine Air flight that leaves out of LAX at 11 a.m. And then that gets me to Manila at 4:45 p.m. the next day. So I just stay up a few more hours, and then I go to bed at my normal time, and I'm generally fine by the next day. But they also have a night flight for you guys that can sleep on planes out of LAX to Manila. Leaves like 2,200, I want to say. Something like that. But there's a night flight, so if you can sleep on a plane, maybe you want to do that. But I find that daytime flights are easier for me. Any more tips? Any more tricks? I think not. I will go back to dealing with the Gossamer Palace here, and you guys have a good rest of the day.